Hello, everybody. Welcome to my weird, wonderful world. We are day 27, album 27. It's the last one that they made. Came out this year. Mad. And you'll see by the score when I show you the scoring how well this ranked, okay? Which I knew it was going to, how much I love this album, and you're going to see it in a moment. And I do hope you like that thumbnail because I really thought it it was no thought at all. It's like as soon as I was thinking of what the thumbnail would be, it came immediately to my mind. It's like that's the only thing I could do is like I can do that easily. I usually I like when I have the actual album cover, I like to hold it up and present it in my videos. But this one here being being a special album, yeah, I had to do something special for the thumbnail. All right, let's get into the rankings now. Mind you, for this one here, now you know already it's going to get a wonderful rating. Okay, guaranteed. That now the ones where I actually gave a 10 out of 10, and there's several. The ones I give 10 out of 10, those are the ones that I really love, okay? Now there's a couple here that I gave a slight lower score to. And now I know some of these songs are some other people's favorite songs on the album, and if they're your favorite songs on this album, I completely understand. Remember, I come from a more of a rock background. All right, I'm through with the explanation. Let's just get to the mad rating here. As you see, I started on the wrong line, so I had to do some corrections there. It was all mixed up, so I had to do some fixing. And it's not too difficult to do some fixing. You can't really see them all. I guess if I point them out, of course, I had to put glue. I glue a little piece of paper over this, you know, what I don't want you guys to see, because it's a mistake. There's one here. I can feel them if I rub, and then yeah, there's two here. There's this one here and this one here that's replaced. You wouldn't note it if I didn't point them out because it does blend in pretty well, but once you know it's they're there, that those four pieces are glued on, because I had to make some corrections, because I started the 10 up here, a 10, a 10, a 10. There's four tens in a row. I got the here, then I started a 9, this would be a 9 point, I put 9.5, and I was like, why? No, and it wasn't lining up, and I was like, what the stupid me. I started on the wrong line. I don't know why. I was like, all right, but it's corrected now. But okay. The scores though, you see, yeah, the four first songs they get 10 out of 10s automatically. But then again, Devotion being a little bit less my genre, not the genre that I gravitate more to. The other four before it, you know, I love them. I do. They're awesome. But again, everything else is great. Everything else is great. Of course, a little bit of light banter is the other 10 out of 10 on there, guaranteed. Because I just, such a jaunty sounding song. It's so uplifting and happy go lucky, sounding. Which one is my favorite song on the album? It's so hard to say. It's so hard to say for me because I do things my own way, and I guess a little bit of light banter would probably be my two absolute favorite songs. But then you see, I gave I 405 rules a 9.8, and then I also gave Lord Have Mercy a 9.6. So just a slight smidge more because I do enjoy them a little bit more. But for me, again, because they're not quite that my favorite types of genres, but I really appreciate the songs, so that's why, you know, I wasn't being generous too. This is actually how much I like this album, how much I like those songs. So it gets a great score of a 9.741. Might be the second, or if not the second, the third highest rating. I'm just thinking. I'm not going to check until I'm done doing the rating stuff for this. Now, tomorrow, being that I'm all done the albums. Tomorrow, I'm not gonna say what it is. If you know, I'm sure if you know what I have for albums and Sparks in that, because it will be. I'll have a bonus episode for tomorrow. It will be Sparks related, and we'll be talking about, yeah. And I don't want to spoil any more than that. Just stay tuned for that tomorrow, and there's going to be another Sparks episode, and then Monday and Tuesday being the last 2 days, that's where I'm gonna start tallying up. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna start tallying up everything and start make. I'll be starting my graphs tonight for sure. I got a lot of graphs to make. I'll be making also tonight. Okay, a little bit later on in the evening, maybe around. I'm probably going to start filming that around hope maybe 3-4 hours from now. Because I still got to draw up those charts for the clear. I just all I have to do is just draw up the charts for the Creedence Clearwater Revival. But at the same time that I do, I'm still going to listen to that last disc, the last disc number 6 there of the Creedence Clearwater Revival to reinforce it and to see if the number still stands on it, which I don't think I want to change those numbers, but we'll get there when we get there. But at the same time, I'm going to wrap it all up with some graphs and show you all the separate albums and how they figure into each other. It'll be only like a dozen or so. It'll be I can do it on a smaller scale, but you'll see. It'll be. You'll see which ones I like the most and everything. All right. Anything else I want to say before I let you go? No, I think that's it. It's not going to be a long one at all. Yeah, just look forward to some extra stuff. Of course, on October 1st, being the Halloween month, is going to be a full month dedicated to Halloween themed stuff. Mostly, there'll be some stuff in a little bit lighter, but still as much Halloween themed stuff. Or like when my brother's birthday comes up, I took a couple of days off with him, so we have a 4-day weekend that weekend, and we'll do stuff that's starting to start like on the 22nd, the 23rd, the 24th, and the 25th. Those 4 days is going to be, you know, his birthday party mode. I like celebrating birthdays. It doesn't matter if it's my own or anybody else's. You know, I had crappy birthdays growing up. Like all my birthdays for like the first 50 years, and I decided if I'm gonna I want to celebrate birthdays, and I want to celebrate my birthday, and I still would love to get in touch with the actor Jeremy Renner because we shared the same birthday, like the same day, same year, same month, so he's exactly my age. That's pretty cool. All right, I am done for this one, and like I said, in a few hours from now, I'll have another episode for the. All right, I'm done. But I love you out there. If you are considering subscribing, go watch other videos first. Make sure that you're gonna love and stick around my channel. And I will greatly appreciate you if you do subscribe, of course. And I will love you forever. But I want to make sure you enjoy the content and feel happy here and like what you see and then subscribe. But don't forget to hit the like button. That is perfectly free and anybody can do it, and I want you to do that for sure. Go do it now, please. Yeah, go do it right now. And leave me comments. Tell me what you think of anything about me. Just be polite. That's all I ask. But let me know. Let me know whatever you think. I'm a big boy. I can handle quite a bit of criticism. So you can let me have it. I don't mind that. Like I said though, just be polite. And all right, everybody, just be safe. Take care. I'll see you on the flip side. And please, everybody, just have a great day, evening, morning, night, or afternoon, wherever you may be. Peace, everybody.